This is Real Life 101, the show about the practical stuff school skips. Your hosts are Robbie and Terry, both 15. Every week they break it down so you actually get it.
Welcome about the practical stuff school skips. I'm Terry.
And I'm Robbie, and today we're talking about networking, which sounds like something your dad does at a conference while wearing a lanyard.
A lanyard he definitely bought himself and definitely did not steal from a hotel.
But seriously, networking is just building relationships with people who might help you someday and who you might help too.
Keyword, might help you too. It's not one-sided, it's not ambushing someone for a favor.
Think of it less like fishing and more like gardening. You plant stuff, water it, and eventually something grows.
Okay, that's actually a good metaphor. I wasn't expecting that from you on a Wednesday.
I contain multitudes, Terry.
So where does networking even start for people our age? Like, we don't exactly have business cards.
It starts way closer than people think. Your teachers, coaches, neighbors, your friend's older sibling who works somewhere interesting.
Research actually backs that up. Studies show that most job opportunities come through what sociologists call weak ties, people you kind of know, not your best friends.
Because your best friends know the same people you know, your acquaintances open different doors.
So the kid from your coding elective, who you nod at, potential future colleague?
Treat every nod accordingly, with respect and mild professional intrigue.
But here's where people freeze up. They feel like networking means walking up to a stranger and pitching themselves like a used car.
Nobody wants to feel like a used car lot. That's the whole problem with how networking gets taught.
The fix is actually simple. Ask questions instead of talking about yourself.
People love talking about themselves. It's basically a universal human feature.
Research from Harvard found that talking about yourself activates the same reward centers in the brain as food or money.
So when you ask someone about their work, their brain is literally going, "Ooh, yes, treats."
You're not being fake. You're just giving someone the gift of being listened to.
And while they're talking, you're actually learning something useful instead of nervously rehearsing your elevator pitch.
What even is an elevator pitch, by the way?
It's a short summary of who you are and what you want, meant to be delivered in the time it takes to ride an elevator.
Who decided elevators were the benchmark for career conversations?
Someone who really loved elevators, apparently.
Okay, but the core idea is useful. Know how to introduce yourself in about 30 seconds without rambling.
Name, what you're into, one specific thing you're working on or curious about. That's genuinely it.
I'm Terry. I'm really into environmental science, and I'm trying to figure out if urban farming is actually scalable done.
See, now I want to talk to you about urban farming. You've created curiosity without overselling.
Now, let's talk about the follow-up, because this is where most people drop the ball entirely.
You meet someone cool, have a great conversation, and then nothing. Silence. You never speak again.
According to one survey, nearly 80% of professionals say they failed to follow up after meeting new contacts.
80%. That's basically everyone just letting good connections evaporate into the void.
A simple message within 48 hours changes everything. Hey, it was great meeting you. I looked up that book you mentioned.
Specific is the magic word. Referencing something real shows you were actually paying attention.
And social media makes this so much easier than it used to be. LinkedIn exists specifically for this.
Though fair warning, LinkedIn can feel a little strange when you're 15 and your profile says student next to people with titles like Global Synergy Director.
Whatever a global synergy director does.
Nobody knows, Terry, not even them.
But even just following someone on a public platform, engaging thoughtfully with their posts, that's legitimate relationship building.
The key word again being thoughtfully. Leaving nice posts on everything is not networking, it's just noise.
One last thing people forget, networking goes both ways, always. Share something useful, make an introduction, offer what you can.
Even as a teenager, you have things to offer. Fresh perspective, digital skills, genuine enthusiasm, those are actually valuable.
The world is full of experienced people who'd love to talk to a curious young person who actually listens.
So go find those people, ask good questions, follow up, and remember that every strong professional network started with one slightly awkward first conversation.
Awkward is fine. Awkward means you're trying.
And trying consistently is basically the whole secret. See you next week on Real Life 101.